Hey, Facebook, this is Darlene Tate, your self-employment strategist, and I'm coming to you live from my car. I was driving around and I just posted that I'm feeling optimistic, but more than anything, I'm feeling grateful. So I wanted to pull over, and take the time to thank everybody that follows me on Facebook, that chimes in with the Self-Employment Expo, that has listened to Success Strategies, my radio show, because you have made the Self-Employment Expo Chicago's longest running entrepreneur expo. And in that 11 years, we have helped hundreds, so many people become successfully self-employed and start businesses, and we're still free for people to attend. Now, earlier I posted a video with Steve Harvey talking about you gotta jump. So I wanted to share my story about how I jumped and why. And actually, I was really pushed. I was kind of shoved. But here's what happened. A lot of you don't know that I worked in television, and I worked for a television station here in Chicago. And at the time, I was also starting my board game manufacturing company that manufactures Rhyme Time. And I was looking for a way to get my game to my consumers. So I came up with an idea called Marketing in the Mall. Real simple, right? But it says what we did. So I pulled other businesses together that wanted to do the same thing that I did, which is get my product directly to the consumer. So I'm starting these two businesses, and I've got this great job, what we would call like a good job at this television station. But every time the phone would ring and I'm at work, I would go to the parking lot to answer that call, because that's my business. That's my side hustle. So I'm taking phone calls in the parking lot. I'd go back to the office, continue work, another phone call in the parking lot, right? What I didn't know is, I'm working at a TV station. There are cameras everywhere. So they were actually watching me stand in the parking lot taking my business calls. Well, and now don't judge me, because I can't be the only one that started their side hustle and was working their own business while they working for another company. But my boss pulled me into her office, and she was like, "Look, Darlene, we really like you. We love what you're doing, and we want you to stay. And we support entrepreneurs, but we cannot support you operating your business on our time. So I want you to take some time, take 2 weeks, Darlene, and decide what it is that you really want to do." And she said, don't answer now. Come back in 2 weeks and let us know. So I went home that day, and I was determined. I was like, there's no way I'm quitting this job. This job has afforded me my mortgage. It pays my mortgage. It pays my car note. It has allowed me to send my son to Europe. There's no way I'm leaving this good job. So I went back to work, and I made a commitment. When I'm here from 9 to 5, I'm going to focus solely on my job. And within an hour of me being there, I get another phone call. And I'm looking at that phone. I'm like, Darlene, don't you answer that call. Your business hours for your business starts at 5:01 p.m. But I couldn't help myself. So I ran out to the parking lot. I took that phone call, because this is my side hustle, right? This is a business I'm starting. I had to go home and really evaluate where I needed to go, what I needed to do next. And so I took a piece of paper, and I said, okay, list all of the reasons why you need to jump full time into your business. And I promise you, I stared at that blank piece of paper for over an hour, because I just kept coming up with reasons why I shouldn't quit my job. But then I just started, and I wrote something. First thing I wrote was freedom. All right. And then from freedom came control of my financial circumstances. And then from there, it came help people. And the list just went on and on and on. And before I knew it, I had over 20 reasons why I needed to jump. Things were not, perfect. I knew that I could wait for what I would perceive to be the right time. But if I didn't do it at that moment, I may never do it. So I went back to work. I didn't wait 2 weeks. And I wrote the best and most professional professional letter of resignation known to man. I went into my boss's office. I handed it to her and I thanked her. She looked at that letter. She said, Darlene, thank you so much for this letter of resignation. And I gave her 2 weeks notice and she said, you can leave now. And that's exactly what I did. So you see, I was kind of pushed, to jump. I kind of had to get a little boost. But my point is I jumped. And that was in 2006. And I never looked back. And I've been pushing forward ever since. And, when it comes to making that decision to jump, you got to have your own why. But you don't want to look up and start going, why didn't I? Those regrets that we sometimes have. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith and then make sure that you align yourself so that you are prepared and you are ready to do everything that is necessary to make that business a success. One thing I realized is for years, and I've been working since I was 13, for years I had contributed to so many companies' success. I had made people, I helped people become wealthy, successful, millionaires, billionaires working for their companies. I gave energy, I gave my talent, I gave my skills, and I gave my commitment. And when I sat down and made that list, I realized that everything that I had been given to others to further their success, I could give to myself in furthering my own businesses. And I promise you, when I left that TV station, I was scared. I questioned myself. I mean, for a long time, I would question myself. Did I do the right thing? But 11 years later, I know that it was the best thing I could have done. Just getting out there and making it happen. And there have been so many people, and don't get it twisted. I got a lot of help. There was some nights that, I cried and I was looking at my bank account. But if the bank account wasn't where I needed it to be, I knew I was in control of that. I knew I was in control of that. So it was up to me to build my businesses the way that I knew that they could go, the direction I knew they could go in. So, when you talk about taking that jump or taking that leap of faith, if you're waiting for the perfect time may never come. You get to get out there. If you believe in what you're doing, you believe in your product or service, you're willing to put in the same level of energy and commitment that you've been putting into your job, you can do it. I know you can do it. I know many people that have. And the beauty about being an entrepreneur, especially today, is that there are so many resources available to us. And there's so many support. There's so much support. Don't ever believe that entrepreneurs don't support each other. We do. We love to help. Just this week, I've gotten 5 people that asked me, do you need volunteers? So the entrepreneurial community is strong. So when you get ready to make that jump on out there and don't forget to ask for help. Okay, I've talked long enough. I could talk all day. But this is just a little bit of what you'll hear when you come to the Self-Employment Expo. Yes, it's free. We have been free for people to attend since we started marketing in the mall. So go to selfemploymentexpo.com, register. You'll see a list of all of the workshops that you will enjoy. And whatever you do, make sure that you are there. Oh, and by the way, the hours are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hey, oh, wow, I see you guys, Felicia, Marie, Rosa, and everyone. Thank you guys for chiming in. The hours for the Self-Employment Expo are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is at Lakeshore Conference Center, 4900 South Lakeshore Drive, where the old Ramada used to be. But you can register online for free. It's free to attend at selfemploymentexpo.com. I will be presenting a workshop at 3 p.m. called From Paychecks to Profits. All right, from paychecks to profits. So if you are working your side hustle, and you still get that part-time or full-time job, and you want to come up with a plan to operate your business full-time, be at my workshop at 3 p.m., Paychecks to Profits. Also, go to the website. We got Terrence Leftridge, the power of collaboration. We've got Candy, KC Biz Boss, how to monetize your business with live stream. We got AC Green from the AC Green Show, 106.3 and 102.7, doing credit restoration. We have how you can retire in style, email marketing, do's and don'ts, how to invest in real estate. All right, we present over 12 workshops and roundtables free of charge for you to come and get this information so that you can become successfully self-employed. One last time, go to the website, register for this workshop, register for this expo, the Self-Employment Expo. Go to the website, selfemploymentexpo.com. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey, Chris. Oh, wow. Me and Chris went to high school together. Cavaliers. Go Cavaliers, Chris. Hey, Leah. How you doing? I love you guys. I love you so much. And the wonderful thing is that most of you guys, I know you. You're entrepreneurs. We got Chris, who's an actor. We've got Leah Avery, who she does so much events, Just Play. She's also a board game manufacturer as well. So if you don't have hip hop charades, your party is not lit yet. I'm telling you right now. Thanks, Chris. Thanks so much. Hey, Akila, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to sign off because I got to go and finish marketing for the Self-Employment Expo. Thanks so much. Love you all. Bye.